Hello everyone, Fluffy here. Well, it's 5:21 in the morning on Wednesday, and I decided to go ahead and film a little vlog. Um, I'll be eating some Spanish rice, but it's not really a mukbang, it's just a BS session. I didn't realize it'd been that long since I'd been on, but Saturday was, I think, the hauls, because we went to IKEA with my mom Saturday. And then it was breakfast with my mom on Sunday, and we went to Target, and then we went to Aldi again, and we bought a few items, but nothing really to video, so we didn't do that. And then Monday, we were just so tired we didn't want to go anywhere. And then yesterday, we did the Taco Tuesday, and like I said, I'm only really eating once a day, so that took care of that meal. And then later on today, Wednesday, we have dinner at my mom's, and I think she said she's going to make pulled pork tacos. It's bulk she can do, and it's really good. So here I am. I thought, well, let me want a little nosh. I'm watching this really weird movie, Diary of an Exorcist /0, but it's in Spanish. There's subtitles, and I'm kind of only half watching it. So actually, this is kind of a special occasion vlog, and I'll tell you why. It's not a mukbang, so I don't technically have to show you the food, but that's cream cheese right there. I like that with my Spanish rice. Remember the brisket? This is the leftover Spanish rice. I love it with cream cheese. It's a little tastier than sour cream. Delicious. And just when I have leftovers, I put a fried egg on it, but it's 5 in the morning. I don't feel like it. Y'all, on Saturday or Sunday, I think it was Sunday, we're sitting at home relaxing. My water. I'm out of Shut Up Mona, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, Sunday, I'm sitting here, and the doorbell rings. Who was that? Sometimes kids want to mow the lawn, but I have a guy. So my daughter gets up and goes to the door. And she has this Amazon box. That's not it, it's for something else. And I said, oh. And I said, what is it? She goes, it's for you. So my daughter buys me a 22-pound bag at a time of Epsom salt, because she knows how I love my baths. And this last time I was about halfway through, but I didn't want her to spend her money on me, so I told her I was fine. And then I had mentioned that I was out of the Epsom salt. So I'm thinking, maybe that's it. She wasn't holding it like it was that heavy. So, and I thought, well, I just barely told her Saturday, and this is Sunday. To make a long story longer, y'all, my daughter bought me a brand new laptop. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It is an, let's see if, there it is, Inspiron 5000. It's got a terabyte of memory. I guess that's a lot, because I think it's terabytes are after gigabytes. I don't know. Now I'm looking at her and I felt a little guilty. I always have a problem with my kid buying for me. I try to be better about it because I know it makes her happy to buy me stuff. So I try to be better about her buying me stuff, you know, more thank you and etc. So, but the reason that I felt bad is, remember I told you that the plug on her computer was messed up by Big Dog. I bought her the replacement plug, and it still doesn't work. I mean, it'll charge, it'll get electricity to the laptop, but it won't change the battery. charge the battery. So you basically turned a laptop into a desktop. And I felt bad about that. And that's what I told her. I said, I feel bad because you were gracious enough to allow me to use your beautiful laptop for my videos. But now I've got this brand new laptop, and yours is not, it's usable, but it's not like it was when she lent it to me. And so it's the actual port, the female part. It's in the computer that's also bent and messed up, so it's not making a good connection. So, and she's like, well, I thought it would make you happy. I know you enjoy doing mukbangs. I just thought you'd be more excited. Well, then I started to have guilt, and I said, kiddo, I'm screaming on the, and look at me. Look, this is my ponytail. You can tell it's 5 in the morning. You know, and I told her, I said, it's not that. I have guilt now. You spent all this money, and I know it wasn't cheap. You know, you spent all this money, and look at yours. And I said, why don't you take this one, and I'll use your old one. And then she started feeling hurt. I could see it in her face. She didn't say it, so I backed up. I mean, look, I'm really excited, and I can't wait to film. I said, let me take your laptop to the Geek Squad, and let's get it back to where it's supposed to be. So she liked that, and then I started getting more excited, because then, you know, she'll have her laptop. Because y'all, you know, I've used the crud out of it. So, tomorrow, or today, before we go to my mom's house, we'll take hers. We've got an appointment. We'll take hers to the Geek Squad and let them fix it. It's full of food and stuff, and hopefully they'll clean it up for her. So I'm like, eek! So we'll see how this video, because right now the screen looks kind of grainy to me, but the speaker seems like it's really good, because I did a little test video. But usually the YouTube editor turns the video into HD, which, by the way, I don't know how many of you fellow mukbangers use YouTube video editor, or if you even knew that they had one. It's going away September 20th. And I was thinking to myself, oh man, you know, what am I going to do? Because it was my daughter's laptop, and the memory already gets filled up by my videos that I try to delete them, but so now with this new one, I can download a editor. So if any of y'all, and I need a free video editor, so if any of y'all YouTubers / mukbangers, do you use a free editor? And if so, could you inbox me, private message, or email me, if you don't want to say it in the comments, what editor you use? I promise you know how I feel about copycats. So I promise that I won't copycat you. You know, I won't use any of your fancy stuff you do unless it's the only option on the editor, you know what I mean? But y'all know how I feel about copycats. So this one now, I have enough memory to I could get a good editor, and that way I won't have to, because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to have to use more of her memory, and she's got the Sims games on her, and that already takes a lot of her memory, and it's her computer, so she, you know, she should be the one to be filling it up. So I am really excited, and I thanked her, and you know, I feel bad. You see, she got home from the flight. Stuff is still there. That's her flight hat. It's what she wears when she gets on the plane and stuff, you know. So, you know, read all her comments to her that y'all talk about her cooking and stuff. It makes her smile. She had a lot of fun with the last couple of hauls. She told me. Sock and Fluffy's the vlog, not a mukbang. This wasn't meant to be too long. Just wanted to let you know where I've been. Saturday when I got back from IKEA, I don't know if you could tell, I was exhausted. But we had a lot of fun. IKEA was a long walk. I can't walk for very long. So I had to sit down a lot, and still, it kicked my hiney. So when I got home, excuse me, the daughter had ordered Chinese. I didn't know it. And she goes, our food should be here soon. I'm like, what? She's like, I ordered Chinese. I said, what'd you order? She's like, I got you your General Tso's. And I said, okay. And she says, and that soup you like with the noodles? Remember, y'all, I did that Chinese takeout? The General Tso's chicken and then the soup with the noodles. I ate the noodles first, left a lot of the General Tso's. I had to eat it the next day because I told you I can't eat a whole lot anymore at the time. It's got to be my hernia. And I stopped eating because I don't want to have that backup like I did that one time. Anyway, oh, it hurt to get up and down. It was just horrible. My daughter's like, Mom, as I even told her, I said, you know what, I'm going to have to be taken and I don't want to. I said, I'll try to tough it out. And she saw how much I was struggling and she says, Mom, better to take one Norco now, get in front of the pain, then try to push. You flare and you're going to have to take more than one. I hate when the kids are right. You know, when your kid's right. And you, So, I took one. Didn't. Okay, that one's still connected. That's still my hair connected. Didn't take all the pain away. It only worked a little over half the night, but it helped so much to take the edge off. You know, I was still very sore the next day, but not so sore I couldn't do the breakfast thing with them. I use electric wheelchair now when I go places, but it's the only way that I can not be left out. And I've given up feeling guilty when people look at me because they see the fat ass in the chair, you know. Those looks used to bother me because I would even get them from my mother. But the more I hang around my mom, I think sometimes she gets it. Sometimes she'll make a comment that hurts my feelings that I still feel like part of her feels like all my issues are my weight. And I just don't know how to get all the way through to her. So, but when I do the riding wheelchair, the electric wheelchair, she doesn't say anything. But if I don't use it, then I can't go with them to Target and stuff like that because I won't last through the store. So, what about y'all? Do y'all use the electric wheelchair sometimes? That's what I might do. Is this coming Sunday, I'll use the electric wheelchair at Target and then try just leaning on a basket at Aldi. Since it's not as big, maybe I can do it. We'll see. We'll see how I feel once I leave Target. So, y'all, warriors, especially your fibro warriors, I don't know if you saw the comment, and I'm going to say her name and stuff here because she told me about it in the comments, so she knew people would be reading it. So I'm not giving away any family secrets, but GMA Macy, Grandma Macy, put a comment on here that she just got diagnosed with fibro, and she has Parkinson's, and she asked for any advice. And I just told her, research, research, research. I said, because unfortunately, the only thing that medical field can offer us is the actual diagnosis. After that, it's up to us. So I told her to try to reduce her stress because that'll cause a flare quicker than just about anything else. I'm sure everybody's different, but I find that to be true. And some of the comments that y'all have made, it's the same for you. So, what advice would you give her about her new diagnosis? What have you found? What have you found that helps your pain, even just a little bit? So I really doubt that we'll ever find the one thing that's going to get rid of it all, because then we'd be cured. But what helps you reduce your pain, and also what you do to reduce your stress. Because like I said, I think stress is like one of the number ones, besides physical or too much physical exertion, that causes flares. Please put it in the comment section. Let's try to help her out. Love me some Spanish rice, y'all. I'll really test this microphone because I'm talking low, which I think her laptop would not pick up. And I'm talking low because she's asleep and I don't want to wake her up. I forget it's almost 6 in the morning and the military's going to work. Just heard somebody beep beep. It's my mom's birthday. She will be 75? I think she said 76. 76. She was born in 41. Now in 76. Wow. And she's got a lot of back pain. I see her being in a, when they're riding wheelchairs before long, but she's sure raging against it, which is a good thing. I tell y'all all the time, don't do like me. So, anyway, just wanted to come on here real quick and a little bit of quiet moments and just jump in and say hi. So, with my trashy ass house. No, it's just from her moving. Yeah. It's her carry-on, and that's just a blanket that's decorative. You've seen that behind on the office door to block so my daughter could watch TV. And so, but if you want me to be honest, the kitchen table still has some of the stuff from our haul on it. So tomorrow, Thursday, you know, we're kind of looking around and we're like, okay, we need to do a run for dog hair before it builds up real bad. And then it's just a matter of picking up, you know, things like that she can put in her room, and I'll find room in the pantry for some of the food we got. Just little things like that. But, you know, you have to really say, okay, let's do it, because start early, because I need frequent breaks. So, anyway, I thank y'all for watching. God bless you. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind, and I will talk to y'all real soon, okay? Bye.